Did you know I have three number one best-selling books on Amazon? So regardless of your level, there's a book for you. Psychic Senses: How to Develop Your Intuition, Psychic and Medium Gifts. Leap of Faith: How to Build Your Own Spiritual Practice. And Coffee with Colby: 365 cups of fresh brewed spirit messages. So regardless of your level, there's a book for you. Give one as a gift, keep one for yourself. You can find them on Amazon or my website, colbyrebel.com.
Sometimes I feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.
Oh, hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Colby Rebel Show. I am your host, Colby Rebel, where my goal tonight is to make that connection or answer that question for you. So get into those call lines right now, 310-997-4966. 310-997-4966. And I am excited. It's been a couple weeks and I just got back from New Jersey where I had an opportunity to visit my family, which had a fantastic time with everyone. And it's been great. It's been great to visit home, visit family. And now I'm here to serve and I'm excited. So if you have a question, go ahead and call in, or if you want to connect to that loved one, go ahead. We do have a couple events coming up that I do want to talk about. This Sunday is Expanding Your Evidence Workshop. This is a workshop to help you deepen your evidence. You know, how do you get those details? How do you really unfold that story a little bit more and really strengthen that connection? So if you are a student and studying and in your development, this is a workshop you're not going to want to miss. This is Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, and we really are excited. There's a lot going on with it, and I can't wait to help you deepen your evidence. Then we also have August 4th. I believe it's a Wednesday night. It is Lauren Rainbow and myself. It is signs, symbols, and spirit messages. So you guys, I am so excited for this. You know, Lauren has been on this show a couple of times. She's a fantastic medium and teacher, and we're just going to help you. This is for anybody. If you want to learn how to understand and recognize those signs or those symbols from your own loved ones on the other side, this is a workshop for you. We're going to have a little bit of a workshop, and then she and I are going to do spirit messages using those signs and symbols. So we're really, really excited for it. I'll show that one more time for you. There you go. And that will give you an opportunity to sign up for it. So we are going to do some calls right now. You all know the rules when you call in. If you have a question, what is that question? And if you want that connection, who do you hope to connect to on the other side? And let's go ahead and turn off those ringers so there's no ringing, blinging, dinging during the broadcast. Let's go ahead and tuck those spouses, children, and pets away. Basements and closets are a great option. And put yourself in a nice, quiet space and really just have that strong connection for yourself. Listen for your area code, and we are gonna get started. So here we go. Let us do 402. Hey, 402, this is
Hi, Colby.
Hi there, who is this?
Hi, Colby. This is Monica.
Hi, Monica. What can I do for you tonight?
I would like a connection with my husband.
Okay, fantastic. You know, it was interesting because right when I said, what could I do for you tonight? I heard, oh, there's a man here for you. So So, and here's a man I feel like was late to everything, but here he is on time for you tonight. So he really gives me the impression that he already knew you were wanting to hear from him. And I have to tell you, around him, one of the things I get is so much strength. Like, I really just feel that he had a strong backbone, just strong in character, a strong backbone. I just feel like he was such a strength for you. Does that make sense, Monica?
Yeah, very.
Yeah, like I feel like, and I believe he was sick. Am I correct? Because I feel like even though he was sick, he was still strong for you, or still really, as best as he could, tried to be strong for you.
Yeah, he was. I don't think we knew he was.
Okay.
Partially, too.
I get it. I get the sense that there's something maybe around the heart, and I don't know if he had high cholesterol or something like this, but do you understand some health concerns like this with him?
Yes.
Okay, got it. I don't know why he just showed me his hands or gave me the impression of either big hands or thick hands. So,
yeah, he did.
Oh, okay.
He actually had very big hands.
Okay, got it. And I think something about his thumbs. I don't know if they were just thick thumbs or, but he gives me these big old hands that I feel like, he could hold on to anything, take care of anything. And he also,
yes.
I get this sense, Monica, am I correct that you still have his wedding ring, sweetheart? Because he did just show me his wedding ring.
Oh my God, yes, I've got it on I wear it on my index finger.
Oh, that's it. So again, you just gave me chills. So when we're talking about the hands, that's right.
Yep.
The hands and then the ring. So he's letting you know, honey, that he knows you wear this ring. Okay. And he gave me
chills.
Oh, see, that's him. He gives me this feeling too, where I believe like he's definitely pretty private. I just feel like he's a very private person. Yep. But yeah, he opens up to you and he comes forward with such warmth for you and such love for you. Yes. So I feel like, when it's everybody else, he's private. When it's you, he just crumbles like a cookie. He's warm, he's affectionate. I just feel like you had a way to get through to him. Do you understand that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You couldn't be more spot on.
Oh, he gives me the sense too, if I understand this correctly, that he left you with a lot of bills. Either Bill is a name, William, or saying he left you with a lot of bills. Was there a lot of paperwork or bills after his passing that you needed?
It was paperwork.
Okay. It
wasn't bills, just
paperwork.
A lot of paperwork.
Okay, because he makes me, he apologizes for all of this work that you had to do. All of like the organization and the finalizing and all of this, okay? And he shares with me, also, I think, did you have to get rid of it? I feel like he had a truck. Did you have to get rid of his truck or his cars, or do you understand this connection?
His car.
Okay.
Yeah, the car.
Because he lets me know again, just kind of leaving you with all of this. This isn't how he would be, right? This isn't normally how he would be. So he's just saying, like he's the guy who would take care of everything. And so I feel like he feels sorry. Yeah. And there's something around, I have no clue. Was the end either quick or a little unexpected? He makes me feel like the lawn needed to be cut. Oh. Something like this.
Yeah, no, it was quick and unexpected.
Okay, because he makes me feel like either he was needed to do the lawn or something around lawn work. And he's like, oh my goodness, I didn't even get to the lawn work. Something around a project that you guys had. And so, again, this is just him. This is a guy like, he's on top of things. He takes care of things. He's giving me chills because he's like, yes, exactly. And he hates, like, I don't know if I've ever met someone who hates unfinished things. So for him to have left things unfinished drives him crazy, right? And so he just lets you know. Yes. But he shares with me a sense too of you wear a necklace as well, Monica. Am I correct, honey, that there's a necklace that you wear that
Yes.
may be from him or of him, something like this? You understand that? Because he makes me feel like
Yes,
you
I wear
never
a
take it
necklace.
off. And you never
Right.
take it
It
off.
has his name and my name on it.
There we go. There we go. Because he lets me know you never take it off, okay?
No, I don't.
And he
Even in the
shares.
shower.
That's right. Well, what I have to be honest, what he did show me was a nightgown. That's how I knew you never take it off. So at least he put clothes on you. That was nice of him. But he gives me, every night, like he shows me, it's like, you would get into bed every night, and I just feel like every night you guys gave each other a kiss and you told one another you loved each other. Every night I feel like this. And even now he's in bed with you. He gets there and he watches you and he's around you. So I feel like, if you're aware that you may feel him in that bed with you, okay? And just knowing that is
I
him.
do, but yeah,
Yeah.
you kind of question yourself going, is it what I want? Or am I imagining things, or am I really feeling this?
No,
And,
you're really feeling it. You're really feeling it. And would I be correct that you read in bed? Is it that you have books and you enjoy reading in bed? Is that correct?
yes,
Because
yes.
he makes me feel like, you get into bed and you sit up and you're reading your book and he's right there with you just watching you read.
Aw.
Yeah. So he's letting me know. I want to see if this is just a little detail. I want to see if it's right. Am I correct that you use a bookmarker and don't fold over the page? Did I get that right?
No, I generally fold over
Fold
the
over the
page.
page.
Every once
Okay.
in a while, a bookmarker.
Okay, because I couldn't quite tell. He just shows me your fingers, and I couldn't tell if you were folding over the page or if you were like more of the. I don't know, but I guess he just makes me feel like he's watching you. So he's there up until the point right when you go to sleep, and then he lets you be, right? And so,
Yeah,
he's around
I do
you.
feel that.
Yeah, he's around you all of the time. And I also, Monica, would you understand a J name, James or Jim, something like this? Do you understand
Yeah.
that name? Who's that name?
That's his brother.
Okay, so he recognizes his brother as well, okay? I do feel like there's a woman with him. I feel like this is a mother, so I'm not sure if it's, would you understand maybe his mother being on the other side?
Yes.
Okay, so he lets us know
Yes.
that he's with his mother, okay? So he gives us.
Yeah, she was a phenomenal woman.
Yeah, so she's, he's with her. And would you also understand the name Michael as well? Is there a Michael in the family as well, Monica? Or middle name Michael?
I don't know. I'd have to check.
Okay, maybe check.
I'll check and then put it online like
There you go.
asked.
You got it. You got it. And also, you wouldn't happen to recognize the name Helen by chance, would you? The name Helen for a lady in the living or in spirit. I feel like this is.
But I can check on both of those.
Yeah, check on it. And we want to check middle names. That Helen makes me feel like it's either a great grandmother or a great aunt, something like this. So see if you can kind of locate that a bit, either side of the family. But he lets me know that he is doing just fine and that he is with you and he gives you all of his love. He also shows me.
Oh, Colby, thank you.
You're welcome. He shows me a card. I believe this to be it feels like it's folded. So I don't know if it's a frame, but you have his picture in it. And you look at this all the time and he shows me it's right there, right by you, and you're looking at it all the time. And he's just letting you know he is with you. He wants you to trust that, okay?
Okay. And you're right on that, too.
Oh, thank you.
I so enjoy listening to your show and your energy and your compassion and warmth for people. I just want to let you know that I decided on a fluke to call in tonight and got lucky to get through, and I greatly appreciate it.
Well,
Love
thank
listening to you.
I really appreciate it. And thank you so much. And you know what? Let's just give him all the credit because he was already there. All right, Monica, have a wonderful night.
Hey,
Lots
thanks.
of love. Okay, bye-bye.
You too.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, let us take another caller. How about 205? Hey, 205, this is Colby.
Hey, Colby. This is
Hi.
Jason.
Hi, Jason. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. What can I do for you tonight?
Okay, so I have a question.
Yes.
So probably about 3 or 4 years ago, I've always been super sensitive, right, to energies and whatnot. But really, like 3 or 4 years ago, started having spontaneous, like when I'd be in a group of people or around certain people, like spontaneous mediumship, right? Where like, and I'm these thoughts running through my head, so I start sharing it, and they're like, "Yes, I know that person." I'm like specific stuff, right? Like that I don't know.
Mm-hmm,
So my question is, right now I'm kind of in the in between of having people kind of push me to start not necessarily a career, but at least the energy exchange of, like getting paid, right? And there's a pressure for me. Like there's a pressure to perform when money is involved.
That's right. Absolutely. Yes.
So I really love in the spur of the moment, like allowing it to happen naturally. But I feel like, I have these people in my life that are telling me this. My team has always told me, like if you show up, we show up.
Yes. Yes.
So my question is really around that. Like, what do you see around the potential of that, I guess, rather?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's, Jason, it couldn't have been a better question, especially in regards to mediumship. So absolutely, whenever in mediumship we feel pressure, and that could be pressure regardless, it could be around money, or it could be sometimes if the sitter says to you, well, what was my nickname from them? They want something very, very, right? Or there's an expectation, oh, so-and-so referred me to you. Oh, my goodness, right? Now we have the pressure. As you develop and as you grow, you will learn how to relax under the pressure. And so therefore, you'll be able to serve and serve proudly. And of course, money is an energy exchange, right? So there's no harm in it being money, whether it was money or a gift or a massage for a message, right? Regardless of how you do that exchange. So I just feel like for you, you are without a doubt just such a natural medium. And I feel like if you will just move forward with it and develop it a bit further, and really get yourself a bit more comfortable with it in the experience, then I absolutely feel that you could do it for money. Now, what I would recommend, really a great way to start is, I would start with, right now it's spontaneous, right? So now if we have to quote unquote be able to connect under pressure, connect on the dime, start practicing that. What you could do is kind of book a couple people where they would not pay, just so you get a chance to practice, but you set up a day and a time, like an appointment with them, right? They have to have an appointment. They have to be committed. And then you practice connecting under that pressure first. What will happen is you're going to get to a point of doing that so much and you get really comfortable with it that you're going to feel that it needs to now be a money exchange for you, or an exchange that is of value to you, because otherwise it becomes unbalanced, and Spirit doesn't want us to be, they're not asking us to do this to be unbalanced, right? And so try not to have any guilt or fear or worry about the money aspect of it. You can certainly grow and develop into it, but as far as what I see for you, I absolutely do feel that this is going to be a path for you. So, and I do feel like if you don't kind of move forward in really creating that exchange for yourself, we don't want you to be exhausted and tired either, or feeling drained, kind of taken advantage of, so to speak, right? But I have a feeling you're going to get really popular. I have a feeling people are really going to want that connection with you. And you really do seem to want to do it for the right reasons. And that's all you can ask for from yourself. So that's my, what I see for you, and then my recommendation for you. So I hope that helps.
Awesome. Yeah, very much so. Thank you so much.
You are absolutely welcome.
Hope you have a great night.
You too, and good luck with it, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, everybody, let us do another one. How about we let's do 810. Hi, 810. This is Colby. Hi there.
Hi, this is Val. I was hoping to connect with my son.
Hi, Val. How are you today?
Fine, thanks.
Okay, great. So let's see, with your son, I definitely feel like, for some reason, I feel like I may have connected to him before, because he says, hey, Colby. So, Val, have I brought through your son before? Okay. Because he's like, hey, Colby. And I'm like, oh,
last year.
That's so great. He gives me a sense where he is, I have to tell you, Val, he is feeling so strong on the other side. What like a personality, right? And what just a smile. He's got like this amazing smile, and just constantly just this big old smile, these big, beautiful eyes, right? Are they blue eyes by chance, Val? They're just so big for me.
They're green, but they're beautiful.
Oh my gosh, like huge. And he gives me this little boyish look. So I know he would give you this boyish look all the time, especially like when he was being mischievous, right? Because overall, listen, this is a good guy. He was I think he kind of would get into some mishaps. I mean, like typical boy stuff, right? But very, very active, especially when he was younger. He just makes me feel like he was so active, right? But also such a deep thinker, Val. Like, this is a guy, you would just kind of catch him and you'd be like, what's on your mind? Or what are you thinking about? You would really catch him really deep in thought. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
And he just, what an old soul he is. But also, just the kind of guy where I do feel like he's very thoughtful. So, he would come around, you would ask him to do things around the house. He would do them. Like, he just doesn't feel like he would give you any trouble, right? As long as you were cooking for him, you were fine.
He lived with me and he did everything for me.
Yeah. I just feel like you cooked for him, and he took care of the lawn and fixed the things around the house. Always, he wouldn't let you lift anything heavy. He said he doesn't like you lifting anything heavy. So he just makes me feel like he's always there, And he really gives me a sense, Val, where I feel like you still, am I correct that you still have his room intact, or his things are still in his room? Is that correct? I don't think you got rid of everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Nothing. It's exactly the same.
He lets me know that I feel like you still go into that. Oh, he just gave me chills because he says you still go into that room. So I feel like you mostly keep that door closed because it's like a sacred space for you. But you will go in there, like you will and you will go in there and you'll just sit and talk with him. And I feel like, am I correct too that his dad is still in that house as well, Val?
No, his dad?
Yes. He makes me feel like his dad
lived
is
in this house.
Okay. His dad lived in that house.
His dad's with him.
Oh, that's it. Oh, that's what he's talking
about.
Okay, thank you. That's what he's talking about then. Is that he's with his dad. That's what he's saying. I'm with dad. I just thought he meant that his dad would be in the room. Oh, I get what he's saying. Val, his dad goes in the room as well. So when you're in the room, It's the dad and your son are there together, just so you know. The dad will pop in that room too, okay?
Wow.
So that's what he's giving me chills now. He's like, that's it, Colby. Okay, sorry. And
Aw.
he gives me this feeling where I just feel like for you, it's like this enormous, it's been a lot of stress for you. I mean, he just makes me feel like there's a lot of stress for you, Val, that, you know, it's just been unbelievably difficult for you. And is there also, would I be correct that you have a daughter and he has a sister? Is that correct? I feel like there's a female
Yes.
also. Okay. Because he also wants
Yes,
to
he has
give,
a sister.
he wants to give, and his sister's in the living because he wants to give love to his sister. Okay. And he also,
Wow. I was going to ask if he had a message for her.
yeah, and one thing he makes me feel like is that I feel like there's also some young babies. So I don't know if we have some grandchildren yet. Is that correct, Val?
No, but we have a new baby that was named after him.
Got it. So this is what he's talking about, and he knows this, okay? So this is what he's talking about. And Val, can you think of a name? It makes me feel like it's a Ka name, where we would say Ka, either like a Kyle or Kaylee, like a Ka sound. Do you understand that, either for a first or middle name for someone? I feel like this is someone in the living that he's referring to.
I'm not positive.
Okay, when we get off, think about it, maybe his friends, acquaintances. To me, there's a Ka.
Okay.
There's definitely a Ka, and I feel like this is one of his friends. I feel like it's someone that you would know, or if you I feel like he still has a Facebook profile, so maybe go try to look and see if you can take a look to see.
He does still have a Facebook profile.
Okay, so I feel like maybe look there and see if you can look through his friends list, because he wants to kind of give this person, I feel like this person's had a bit of a difficult time, and he just wants to give them some love.
Could it be Chris?
Yeah, that's it, a Ka.
Could it be Chris?
Yeah, who's Chris, honey?
Okay, his best friend is Chris, and he's having a hard time.
That's right. So it's Ka. So, you know, you make Chris listen to this, and you tell him he was kind of coming forward with that cuss sound, and he wants Chris to know that he's there with them, and he's around them, and that he's always going to be his best man. So I feel like either they talked about being best men at weddings or something like this.
Wow.
So he's always going to be there for him. And then as for his message for his sister, well, after he makes a joke of, I'm still better than you.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
He tells her he loves her.
Oh.
So you know that they would have that kind of banter, right? They're competitive. He didn't care.
Yeah, he always said he was the favorite.
That's right.
He always told her that.
Well, he still is, he says. So just know that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so just know that, Val, he gives you so much love. I also feel like we have a celebration coming up, a birthday that he wants to acknowledge. Do you understand this?
Yes, that baby that was named after him's first birthday we're going to.
Oh, there we go. See, he just gave me goosebumps again. You see, he is on it tonight, Mama. He is here. He is on it. He is excited. He is ready. One thing he would have done, just so imagine this at this nice little 1-year-old birthday party. He kind of would have taken this baby and put it on his shoulders. Do you know what I mean? You know how people put the baby on their shoulders? He would have really loved this baby. He loves it, plays with it. Maybe just let the parents know that he is around them and he is with them. And he sends you all of his love. One last thing. I believe, Val, do you have his photo but around your neck? Are you wearing a picture of him, or is that correct? Something like this?
I wear his ashes in a necklace.
There you go. That's what he's talking about. So he knows this and acknowledges this. Also, is there an engraving on the other side of that necklace? I don't know if he's confusing me with a separate engraving. On the other side
No, there's
of that.
not an engraving, but No, but I have a tattoo that has his writing on it. I don't know
Okay,
if
that's it. That's the engraving.
he means
Yes.
that.
Yes. That's what it
Okay.
is. So he's letting us know. He's letting us know that he knows that you've got the thumbprint that you're wearing, the ashes. Oh, I said thumbprint. I wonder if you have his thumbprint somewhere. Do you have his thumbprint somewhere?
I don't have a thumbprint. I have a heart with wings and his writing on it.
Okay, yes, right. Okay, so we have the tattoo and he knows about this, okay? So we understand that. We also understand the ashes. But Val, I want to ask you to go back. I feel like maybe it's packed away or something. I feel like either you have his handprint or his thumbprint.
Oh, I have his handprint from when he was little hanging right by my bed.
There, see? So, right. So he's letting you know. Right, okay. Wow, I got to trust him, right? Thank goodness he's right.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, from, when the kids are little and they make their handprint
Oh, yeah, yes.
at
See,
school.
that's it. So
And I have it hanging right by my bed.
That's right. So
Wow.
it's so weird though. I think either you take your hand and put it up to it sometime as well, right? And you just like look at those little baby
did do
hands.
that.
Yeah. So he says he
Wow.
knows. So, he's got all of this love for you. Just know that he's okay. He's fine with Dad. I don't know if they smoked, but they give me the sense of at least smoking a cigar on the other side. So,
Well, his dad did smoke, but he hated his dad smoking.
well, now they're hanging out together celebrating. So just know that they're okay on the other side, okay?
Oh,
So
my gosh, thank you so much.
You are welcome. Lots of love to you, Val. You have a beautiful night.
Thank you. You too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, everybody. How wonderful. Her son, everybody, your loved ones are just kind of right on it, right on it. Let's take 530. Hey, 530. Who is this?
Hi, this is Christy.
Hi, Christy. How are
Yeah.
you?
I'm fine.
What
I
can
was hoping to hear from my Aunt June.
June? Okay, got it. Would you understand your Aunt June? I wonder if this is her. I have a lady that is a little bit, well, she's definitely really funny, like a great sense of humor. I don't want to call her loud. That's not the right way to say it. It's like super friendly. Like I don't feel like she's shy. Does that make sense around your Aunt June?
Yeah.
Okay, like she's coming into the house and it's like, I'm here, everybody. Hey, everyone. That sort of thing, right? And she gives me the feeling too, I feel like there's a connection to cancer with her. Would you understand this? Am I correct with it, that we have a cancer connection with her?
I'm not sure how she passed.
Okay. Would you?
Sure what happened?
Would you understand breathing issues with her or wheezing, something with labored breathing connected to her?
It wasn't really around her when she died.
I got it. Okay, that's fine.
So I'm not sure.
Okay, that's fine. What she gives me is this sense where I feel like for her, at the time when, she has you or you remember her, I just feel like there's a lot of strength with her, right? Like she kind of tells people how it is. She's just kind of a lot of fun to be around. That's the sense I get from her, right? But I definitely feel that for some reason, though, I do feel like there's a bit of an estrangement somewhere in the family. I'm not sure if she wasn't talking to a sibling or she was something happened later in life where I think she was a little bit more of a loner. Do you know this or do you not know this? Because you said you weren't around her.
I know that because there was a lot of fighting over her parents' estate.
Okay, because this is something where I feel like she didn't really like this. She really didn't like to fight, even though she's a strong lady and she's a stubborn lady. She does not like to be pushed around, okay? But she also makes me feel like she doesn't like the fighting. She didn't feel good about this. And so I do feel like you know, she just gives me the sense where she wishes things had worked out better, right? That they had seen what's important, okay? There's also something where she gives me letting you know where I do feel like she had wanted to reach out to you, but there's something in it where I feel like she couldn't. There was something in there prohibiting her from reaching out to you. I'm not sure if maybe she didn't have your address and that she'd have to go through your mom. There's something here where she's like, please let her know I wanted to reach out to her. And because she does give me this love for you.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. So just.
She went to my brother's to try to say she wanted to say goodbye to me.
Yep. She's giving me chills because she says, I have that chance now and thank you. It's like she wants to thank you for calling in because it's giving her that chance to say goodbye. It's giving her that chance to tell you that she loves you. And one of the things here is, Christy, is don't hold on to any negative feelings like guilt or worry. She doesn't want you to hold on to anything like that, okay? She really wants you to know that she loves you and she's always loved you. But it's also, you know, that it's also like, don't be afraid to be a firecracker when you need to be a firecracker. That's quite the message.
It is. I needed that from you, Colby. I needed that.
She's letting you know, and she just wants to tell you that she loves you and that she cares about you, and that again, just whatever you do though, because I feel there's a guilt that you again, she doesn't blame you, so she doesn't want you to feel guilty about this, okay? So please make sure for you and just for your peace of mind that she's with you and she's around you and she loves you, okay?
Very good.
Good. All right.
Thank
Well, you
you.
have a wonderful night and lots of love to you.
You too. Thank you, Colby.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You know, this is difficult, everyone, when we lose someone and we didn't have that opportunity to say goodbye. And maybe we didn't leave on the terms that we would have otherwise if we had an opportunity, right? So, you know, as we go through life, it's hard. Just ask yourself, you know, is this going to be okay? Am I going to be at peace with this? And it's difficult. Sometimes we need boundaries. Sometimes there's misunderstandings. But just know when our loved ones cross over, they don't hold on to guilt or resentment or hatred. They just don't. There's just a lot of love that comes from them, okay? Let us take another caller. Here we go. How about 310? Hi, 310. This is Colby. Who is this?
My name is Kate. How are you?
I'm well, Kate. How are you doing, honey?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just coming out of 10 days of COVID, but I'm on the upswing, so I'm excited.
Wow. Well, speedy recovery for you. I hope everything goes okay. You feel to be pretty good, so that's good. What can I do for you tonight, honey?
I'm working a little bit in some training classes about mediumship, but I would really love to try to connect with my mom who's passed away for a couple of years, or my sister.
Got it.
Okay. I just not there yet.
Okay, got it. I kind of feel like this is more of your sister, but let's play with this and see, okay? Would you understand with your sister that, first of all, the first thing I heard was like this amazing laugh. Like it's a big laugh. It's kind of a loud laugh. It's a laugh that really will fill the room. So would that be more of your sister versus your mom?
That would be my sister and I hanging out together, yeah.
Yeah, because she gives me a sense where, you know, when you laugh so hard, you're kind of crying and and you kind of can't even talk. Like she gives me that a lot, right? And I don't know what this is either. Now, this I don't understand, Kate, so I'm just going to give this to you. She keeps talking about a round bottom behind. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know if it's that if she was dressing sexy or she wanted you to dress sexier or you're dancing a lot, but she gives me a sense of moving that bottom.
Well, she was a runner. When she passed away, she had been sick for a while, but she was an avid marathon runner. So she probably wants to like make it known that she still got it.
She's got this. She's got the buns that run. But
yeah, she's a big runner.
It's so crazy because she's super, super strong, like a strong on the inside, strong will,
oh yeah,
determined. And I feel like when she, like an iron fist, and like you're not going to tell her no, and you're not allowed to back out of something either. So I feel like, and actually she would talk you into things all the time. So I feel like with her, she's like, for her, it's a sense, she loved to involve people as well. So I think she organized things as well, because she makes me feel like she loved to have people together, loved to get people involved. I feel like this was really important. I really feel like she wanted to create change as well. Do you understand that about her? Like, I feel like she felt like she wanted to create change for people.
Yeah, she always hosted. She hosted young college students when her kids were in elementary school. So she loved to gather college students to create a community. And then she actually started a program while she was sick in Watts to feed and opened up a free dentistry. So she's that gal. And she ran the TSA at LAX miles. So she's that gal.
Yeah, she's definitely that powerhouse, as we were talking about. But she also gives me this feeling where I feel like she's everyone's mom, right? Like her kids' friends, they would all come over. Your kids would come, like everybody's coming together. And then for these charities and all that she's helping with, like she would just, they make me feel like they would even call her mom, even if they weren't biologically her children, right?
Her house was indoor.
Yeah, she gives me that. Now, am I right, Kate? Am I correct that you got a tattoo for your mom and sister? Is that correct, honey?
No, her kids did.
Oh, got it. Okay, just know that they know. I guess she's asking, where's yours?
And because I'm the first in my family to ever get a tattoo, but I didn't get the nieces the cousins all got it. That's so fun.
Yeah, she makes me feel like she knows this. And then the other thing she shows me, I also feel like there's a cancer connection because I saw a pink ribbon. So would you understand that there's a cancer connection? Okay. And then I feel like as well, I feel like she had a group of friends and maybe they did something in her honor after her passing. It could have been a run as well or a charity thing, because she makes me feel like a group of people did something in her honor for her. And really quick, Kate, I feel like balloons were released as well. So I could be mixing two things up. Do you understand balloons being released for her?
We tied balloons. She has a bench dedicated to her, and we did tie pinwheels and
yes, okay.
To it.
And the bench has an inscription or a plaque on it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she knows about this, but I also feel like there was something that her friends also, so you might not know this, but I feel like there's something her friends did for her as well. Or maybe they donated to a charity. There's something here. She's letting me know she knows about this.
Yeah, there was a group that we donated, we got together and donated for her charity that she had started. And there could very well be she had a very tight women's book group that they might have done something that I'm unaware of.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe they did. I absolutely believe they did. And she uses the word circle. So it'd be interesting with that book club to see if they called themselves a circle or the word circle, something with a circle. So
I'll look into it.
Yeah, that's what, but she shares with me this also, like, yes, she is a Jane of all trades, super, super smart, but also just wickedly funny. I mean, just wickedly could just drop and make people crack up over anything. I just feel like, she's a blast. Her and I, there's 5 girls in my family. So when we all got together, we all thought we were the funniest people ever. Yes, and she shows me too. I don't feel like she drank a lot. I don't feel like she drank a lot, but I feel like when she drank, she was just so funny because she'd really let loose. So I think like she just gives me that feeling of, and a little couple times we got tipsy. We sure did have fun.
Yep. Very rarely, but when she did, she'd have tequila.
Yep, there we go. There we go. And then there was one more thing she gave me. Let me see if I could kind of bring that back. I keep seeing wings with her, like almost like a Pegasus wing. So do you know if there's a wing connected to her, either the tattoo wing or angel wings that you have hanging? There seems to me to be angel wings.
Oh, I know it. It's I'm looking at it. The year she died, before she died, we went to San Juan Capistrano, and I have a little ceramic white sparrow, swallow. Obviously, the swallows of Capistrano. The wings are wide open, and I'm looking at it right now. I have it with me always. I hang it up.
She lets you know she's right there with you, looking at it. She's right there with you. Okay. And then one last thing here too. She gives me the month of May. Would you understand May being significant? A birthday in the month of May or a passing? There's something where there's a celebration in the month of May here. Or the 5th of a month.
Or the 5th?
Or the 5th of a month. Yes.
Oh, the 5th of a month. Her daughter is due.
Oh, on the 5th.
Yes. She's due. But I think it is the 5th, but it's not for a few months. I think that's what her due date was announced, was on the 5th of the month.
Got it. Okay. So I feel like what she's doing is she's letting us know she knows about this pregnancy. She recognizes this pregnancy. Okay. And she's giving lots of love around this. And I feel like, I wonder, I don't want to ruin anything. Just say yes or no. Do you know if they're giving the baby part of your sister's name? Or do you not know that? Okay. There's something here where they're honoring a name with this baby. So I feel like this baby's name gets honored with someone else's name in the family.
That's a family tradition. So
got it. Okay, well then maybe she's kind of putting in her opinion here, huh?
We've all named ourselves after our families, so we all have family names. Most of us, anyhow.
There you go. Well, she's giving you all of her love. Obviously, she's with mom. They just kind of give you a big old hug. They let you know that they're okay, but they also love how you are holding everyone together, that you really are keeping that vibration high. You're keeping people together, and you're carrying on their traditions. And that means the world to them, Kate. So I just from them, just want to thank you and let you know they're around you. And you definitely keep making, I believe it's one of mom's recipes, and she just wants to thank you for that. Like it's important. She said, I don't know if they spoke Spanish. Did they speak Spanish by chance? Because I heard muy importante.
That would probably, my sister, our last name's Garcia.
Oh.
So, but it's Portuguese.
I got it.
My sister loved Spanish, so she would.
There we go.
She always spoke Spanish to her husband so the kids wouldn't know what they were talking about.
Oh, that's so funny. Well, they're just letting you know that they want to thank you so much and lots of love to you, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a beautiful night.
All right, Colby. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Excited I got to talk to you.
Good. Have a good night. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, everybody. That is the end of our episode tonight. And thank you so much. There are so many callers who came through, and I just want to thank you for that. Give you my sincerest gratitude for it. I'm sorry not everyone got through, but please always call back. You never know. It may just be your time. And lots of love. Please feel free to share, subscribe. You can download and listen to it in your car. It's on audio and on YouTube. So lots of love to you, everyone. Have a beautiful night, and I will see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Colby Rebel Show. Be sure to follow Colby on social media at Psychic Rebel. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, please head on over to iTunes to leave a review to help Colby grow the tribe. Colby is an international psychic medium, teacher, best-selling author, and speaker. She is a master teacher of the Lisa Williams International School of Spiritual Development and is the owner of the Colby Rebel Spirit Center in Los Angeles. Visit colbyrebel.com.